Welcome friends. Today let me teach you how you can find the octant from a given coordinate in three-dimensional space. Okay, let us take some example and let us find the octant that the given coordinate lies. Let me write here some examples. Say 4 minus 2 3. This example number 1, and another example is 4 minus 2 minus 5. Let's take another example. 1 2 3. We have already know that this is x coordinate and this is y coordinate and this is z coordinate. They are the coordinates of x axis, y axis and z axis. The thing that I want to say is we have already know that if three axes, that is x, y and z axis, divide the space into 8 octants. It is similar to x axis and y axis divide the plane into 4 quadrants. That is quadrant number 1, quadrant number 2, quadrant number 3 and quadrant number 4. Similar to this, the 3 axis divide the space into 8 octants. Now the main point is that if the coordinate is given, then how could we determine or how could we find the octant that the given coordinate lies? As we have learned that, for example, let us take minus 2 3. If we are asked to find in which quadrant does this coordinate lie, it's very simple. We have already know about how to find the quadrant in which a point, in which a given coordinate lies. Here is negative sign, that is x axis is negative and y axis is positive. This must lie in the second quadrant. So it's very easy to find the quadrant in which a given coordinate lies. Now let's come to our point, that is if the coordinate is the number of coordinates 3, that is x, y and z. Another new coordinate, that is z coordinate is 8, and we also have 8 octants. This is for quadrant, this is only 4, but for octant this is 8. But the problem is that how we can find the octant. Without wasting time, let us start how we can find the octant. So for finding octant, you must first know how to find the quadrant of a given coordinate. If you know how to find the quadrant that lies by a given coordinate, it's very easy to find the octant for x, y and z coordinate also. Say for finding the octant for these, we consider this first 2 coordinates of x and y. Okay, let us consider these 2 coordinates. The x coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is minus 2. First we have to check in which quadrant does this point or this coordinate lies. X is positive and y is negative, so this must lie in the 4th quadrant, in quadrant number 4. So after checking in which quadrant does this x and y coordinate lies, then we have to check the sign of the third z coordinate. Here the sign of the third z coordinate is 3 is plus. This is the sign of the third coordinate, that is z coordinate, is plus. So we have to add 0 to the quadrant that we earlier found. That is, we found this 2 coordinate in the fourth quadrant. Then we have to add 4 plus 0. Then the answer must be 4. So these coordinate will lie in the fourth octant. Okay, this coordinate must lie in the fourth octant. Let's go to the second example. Okay, here's also x, y, and z coordinates. We have to check these two coordinates first. This is 4 and this is -2. Let us think in which coordinate, in which quadrant does this coordinate lies. 4 is positive, that is x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. So these point will also lie in the in which quadrant, that is 4 quadrant. But after knowing that this point lie in the 4th quadrant, we have to check the sign of the z coordinate. Here the sign of z coordinate is minus, so we have to add to the add 4 to the quadrant that we earlier found. That is, we found 4 quadrant for these two coordinates. Then we have to add 4 plus 4. This 4 is 4, this negative sign. If this sign is negative, then we have to add 4. Then the answer is 8. So these coordinate will lie in the 8th octant. Okay, let us take another example. Say -4, 2, -5. We have to check this in which quadrant this 2 points lie. Minus x is minus and y is positive. That is second quadrant. This must lie in the second quadrant. This must lie in the these 2 points must lie in the second quadrant. This quadrant, second quadrant. So we take the value of second quadrant as 2. If the given point, the first 2 points lie in the third quadrant, we have to take 3. And the first 2 coordinates lie in the fourth quadrant, then we have to take 4. And if these 2 lie in the first quadrant, we have to take 1. Okay, and let us check the sign of z-axis. Here negative sign, because of this negative sign we have to take 4. Then add this 4 to 2. Then we find 4 plus 2 is equals 6. So this coordinate will lie in the 6th octant. Like this, you can easily find the octant in which a given coordinate lies. Okay, for today, thank you all.